Hello everyone, this is Money Mom. Welcome to the channel. Today I want to chat with you guys about 7 ways that you can save for large, expensive, especially if you're on a low income. Let's get right into it. The first one that I'm going to mention to you is one that I know some people use. I do not use the method. But before getting on to this list, I do want to mention this. Let's say that you're saving for a new washing machine. Yours is kind of acting up. It doesn't matter what it is. Or your car's getting older. It's wonderful to save for things, but one thing that I think some of us forget to do is do research on what it costs to repair that item, what it costs to replace that item, used, refurbished, brand new. Look into that and do some research on it first so that you kind of know what you're getting at, because I think sometimes many of us can get sticker shock when we find out we need to replace something in the house or something for the car. So always do research because it's going to help us prepare and save more. Okay, the first one, and I know some people that have this. I've never had this. I've heard some people love this, and I've heard some people are not a fan. A home warranty, which means that if you have something break down, let's say something happens with your air conditioner during the summer, you would call this home warranty. They would come out and fix it. Now, usually there's a trip charge and things like that. Now, some people pay monthly for this. Let me ask you guys in the comments below, do any of you have a home warranty? So if your washer, your dishwasher breaks, something in your home breaks, something with your plumbing, that they would come out and either repair or replace that. I've heard some people that love it. I've heard some people that don't. Let me know your thoughts. I've never utilized this, so I want to know what you think. Okay, number 2, have a special savings account for home repairs. Now, some people would rather just put it in regular savings. That's fine. But I think it's kind of good to have a special savings account for that, because that way you can just throw money at it. You may allot a certain amount, kind of treat it like a bill. And that's what I was going to say. Have a special savings account and treat it like a bill. Whatever you feel that you can afford to do. Say it's $100 a month, $50 a month, $25, whatever you can do. Set aside that money religiously like it is a bill in that account, and let that account accrue over time so that if you do have something that's big that comes up, you have money to pay for it. Okay, number 3, and this is something I've always done, get a special side job. And I know someone that does this. They do a side hustle. They do DoorDash, okay? And what they do is any money that they make from DoorDash, they put into a special savings account / sinking fund for car and home repairs. So let's say they made $600 that month. That $600 after expenses will go into that special sinking fund savings account for any emergency repairs or a replacement fund if they need to replace something. Okay, number 4, and I love this idea, and I do this one myself. Round up your checking account. So if you, let's say that you pay $10.50, you subtract $11. This will naturally accrue money in your checking account, and I actually have a couple $1,000s in my checking extra that I keep in there because of that. And so I've just done this over the years, just kind of, round it up, and you end up with extra money just rounding up pennies over the years. Okay, another idea that I have is if you do any kind of exchanging of gifts and you know that maybe you bought a home that needs repairs, ask family and friends to get you gift cards to home repair type stores. That's possible. Or maybe ask people for a gift of money if you feel comfortable doing that, okay? Or maybe ask them for tools, something like that, that can go towards this. But you have to feel comfortable with your family to do that. Okay, number 6, and this is something I don't think enough about. Instead of always having to replace things, look into the cost of repairing it, and is it worth repairing? Do your research on it, because it may end up saving you a lot of money. Number 7, this is something else that I think could be really positive. Barter with other people. For example, you may have a skill, like I know this isn't fixing things, but one thing I am good at is cleaning out refrigerators and freezers. I've done it for friends, cleaning and organizing them. Maybe you could offer to do something for somebody and maybe they could come repair something at your home. For example, I have a friend of mine that it's hard for her to get up on a ladder and change her light bulbs. She has a friend that does that for her, and she goes and she does some things for them, you know, and so they kind of trade off. So bottom line is, with all of these things, there's lots of fabulous and creative ideas to save for large expenses, but always do your research and compare repairing versus buying. There's a lot more options out there if we get really creative. Let me know how you save for large expenses. I want to hear from you in the comments below. That's all I have to say for now. I love you, I appreciate you, and I sure hope to see you on tomorrow morning's video. Bye-bye now.